Hi, welcome to Watch It or Don't. I'm Dan, no man or Tom today. I'm alone reviewing the movie Spotlight. It is a new film by Tom McCarthy. He wrote and directed this film. It is about the true story of the Boston Globe newspaper uncovering the Boston Catholic sex abuse scandal in roughly 2001-2002. It is a true story. It's a very heavy movie about this very serious subject. It stars Michael Keaton, Mark Ruffalo, Rachel McAdams. They kind of make up this team called Spotlight. It's this team of journalists who kind of spend over a year on this one subject, really uncovering all the fine details. Also stars Liev Schreiber as their editor and John Slattery as kind of their boss. There's Stanley Tucci's in this. It's just a really great ensemble cast. They all do a heck of a job. Like I said, this is based on a true story, and it really just tells the story of these journalists as they uncover each bit of new information bit by bit. It doesn't try to glamorize their job. In fact, it makes it look rough. This is early 2000s. They couldn't just use the internet to look up all their information. They have to scour books for days. They work late. They interview different people as they slowly kind of piece together this story about how these Catholic priests in Boston were abusing young children, and how the kind of hierarchy of the church is kind of covering it up. This film really uses the city of Boston as a character. A lot of films these days are set in Boston, but this one really highlights what makes up this city. And one character really refers to it as a small town, and how, the newspapers, the press, the government, and the church kind of work together, which can be a very positive thing. But in this case where, we have this great tragedy and abuse going on, how all three of these institutions really work to cover up this scandal. And everyone is kind of responsible for this scandal. And that's what this Spotlight newspaper team is really uncovering throughout the movie. If I had to draw a comparison for this movie, it would be the 1970s classic All the President's Men. Similar themes about journalism and uncovering a scandal. But overall, it's just written so well. Every scene is necessary for the plot. Every scene you're just so energized. You're trying to uncover every little bit of dialogue. There's no dialogue wasted at all. And I think this movie should win an Oscar for Best Screenplay. It's just, these are just smart characters saying smart things, but there's this emotional level to them. All these reporters, they're uncovering this awful, tragic scandal, but they're also a part of it. They're part of Boston. And they're part of this community, and that's where it really hits home for them and for the audience watching the movie as well. Overall, I'm giving Spotlight a 9.2 out of 10. That is the highest rating I've given to a film in 2015, so take that for what you will. A couple movies still to come in 2015 that could top it, but for right now, Spotlight is my favorite film of the year. It's one of the rare films that's both very entertaining and also very important. I think it'll be up for a lot of Oscars. If you want to be up in your Oscar pool, check it out. There's just great acting, great direction, great writing. It is a great film. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm Dan for Watch It or Don't. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you next time.